Doc from Team Wingate. You're watching Street Workout Magazine.
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 California. Only in Cali. Let me serenade the streets of LA. California dreaming. California.
Back to Cali, Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali, Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Enjoy your stay. Welcome to LA.
What's up, Calisthenics world? I'm here with the man, Tatted Strength. You guys know who he is. So we're just gonna kick this off, ask him some questions, how he got into calisthenics, all that good stuff, so you guys can get to know him a little bit better. So I guess we'll start off. You know, everybody knows you as Tatted Strength.
Yeah.
What's your government name?
Government name is Chris Luera. Chris
All right.
Luera, yeah.
Nice. So, and how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
All right.
Just turned 30 this June.
Nice, man.
Yeah. I guess, 20s are over, so.
Entering a new phase of life.
Yeah. Gotta be an adult now, right? I guess, man.
Sometimes.
Still play on the bar, so.
Yes. What was I gonna say? So out of your 30 years of life, how long you been doing calisthenics?
I'm up to 3.5 years now.
Okay.
Almost 4 years.
Nice, man. Now,
Coming up.
Did you do any other type of fitness before that?
Well, I grew up playing baseball
Okay.
as a kid. Played a lot of t-ball, minor league and pony leagues and things like that, before I got in trouble. And then I kind of went the wrong direction and did away with sports and anything that would have kind of kept something positive in my life.
Okay. Well, you got back on the right track, obviously.
Yeah, it took a while.
Hey, we all have, everything happens, when it's supposed to happen, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So what is it about calisthenics that kind of drew you to it as opposed to, I don't know, like lifting weights or doing some other type of training?
To be honest, so what drew me into calisthenics that just this is for me and I love it so much and everything like that. I used to play around at the gym a little bit, throw some weights around. Never really got super serious hardcore programs or diets or anything like that. Just something to do, right? Because I'm a man and men lift weights, right? Something like that. I mean, I guess that was my mindset, right? So I'd go to the gym, and the thing is that I have a lot of tattoos, so in the gym, in the weight pit, as it's known, I guess, a lot of animosity, A lot of, I lift more than you.
Ego stuff,
man. A lot of ego in there, man. A lot of ego, I lift more than you, and I can do more reps, and I can, you're not doing it right, and I know more than you. You don't know nothing, right? I've been doing fitness all my life. This is a hobby. This is my life type of attitude. When I found calisthenics, it wasn't like that. There was a lot of I really don't know what that is, and I kind of never really seen it, never tried it, and it was more of let me see, look, I do it this way, and let me show you what's up. Let me show you the way that we've been doing it. You can show me some stuff that you do. Is completely night and day different attitudes. In fitness, right? We all want to better ourselves and become stronger, the longevity of our body and our health, right? I mean, that's the idea that we're doing, that we go to the gym. Right? I mean, LA Fitness and Planet Fitness, all these gyms, corporations, and all these big, huge people are making a lot of money off people that are collecting money every month. Give me money. But it's really nothing there. There's nothing actually there to help them. Yeah. There's no actual fitness community, It's give me money and you can come look at our machines that cost a lot of money.
Basically.
That's
true.
Right?
Yeah.
You see this, you see an area like this where you have bars and things like that, where it's nothing, it doesn't cost you anything to use that. But I'll tell you that I guarantee the people that you talk to that come out here and use this are getting 10 times the more information, the better workout, and they're more dedicated than the people that are going to the gym. Right? Now, don't get me wrong, there's people at the gym that are hardcore gym rats and they're at the thing and they're killing it. And that's awesome, that's it, it works for them. But I'm just saying that the majority of the norms, right? What we want to say, right? The people that don't consider fitness as their life, right? Someone that has a 9 to 5, but still needs to move.
Yeah, and move their body, exactly.
Right? So that's what drew me into calisthenics, is that the community has always been so welcoming. I've been blessed that I've been able to compete in Moscow and Norway. I've gone to different countries and done workshops. I've met different people in the community. And everywhere I've gone, it's like we all love this sport and we're all gonna help each other be better in the sport.
Definitely. It's one big family, bar family.
It's a bar family.
Definitely.
It's like the craziest thing. You go to a competition and you line up against your competitors and you're all helping each other about what to do in the next competition.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because it's like you're competing against each
Yeah.
other, you're helping each other.
Yeah. But in calisthenics, it's really about like, man, dude, how did you feel? How do you feel right now? You feel accomplished? You feel that you came out here and you might have looked at something like, man, there's no way I'd be able to do that, but you did it, or you tried it.
Yep.
And you walked away from the bars that day like, you know what? I might have found something that's gonna help me in my life. You know? Because I want to work out and I want to be fit. Everybody wants to be like, oh, look how fit I am and look how healthy I am, right? But it's hard to finish a 9 to 5 and then be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. When you got people looking at you like you're walking to the treadmill, you got people looking at you like you shouldn't be or something, you know? So calisthenics is more welcoming, man. I mean, that's the way I found it. I'm not saying that, there's many sports out there. Fitness is, you can, 1,000 ways to skin a cat, right?
Absolutely.
So this fitness is a journey, and there's so many different ways to be fit. This is just what works for me.
Absolutely. Works for me too. So.
And it works for me so much that I'm glad to meet people like you that do things like this, that tell more people about what we're doing, so that maybe, it might inspire someone to get up off the couch.
Absolutely.
Or at the smallest thing, if someone lives in this area and is like, you know what, I'm gonna go down there to Santa Monica to see what those guys are doing. Maybe I'm not gonna work out today, but I'm gonna get up
At least a spark.
and go outside.
Create a spark at the very least, yeah.
That's all we need.
What advice would you give to a beginner, like someone that's just starting out, hasn't done anything? What should they do at the beginning? Because a lot of people, they see, they might see you hitting a planche with the plate around your neck, and they're just like, that's so awesome, but I'll never be able to do it. But what would you give to a beginner?
Beginner, honestly, is gonna be your reps and sets. Push-ups, dips, pull-ups. Foundation. If you got your muscle up, then hit your muscle ups for reps. But if you don't have your muscle up yet, then your pull-ups for reps is what's gonna help you get there. Foundation, right? So I love to do crazy things. I love to flip. I got some scars that are, things that happen. But the thing is that you can't get to there unless you take each step, right? Reps and sets, I do them still every day, all the time, that, to make sure that I'm keeping my strength, keeping my endurance up, Honestly, for beginners and for everyone, reps and sets.
Since we're talking about reps and sets versus freestyle, there's some people in our community that they'll hate on freestyle and they're only about reps and sets. Well, what do you have to say about that when people are like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, just be...
Well, I love reps and sets, and I love freestyle. Freestyle is honestly what brought me into the game, right? I saw a muscle up, and I was like, whoa, that was pretty cool. Then I saw a muscle up 360, and I was like, whoa, that's
even cooler.
That's something I want to do right there. That's a freaking X Games fitness or something. I don't know what's going on, I'm like, shit. And then you start doing some backflips and some others. I'm like, whoa, man, it's captivating, right?
Yeah,
it draws you in, right? So I love freestyle. The thing is that I won't say freestyle is the best. I won't say that reps and sets are the best. Honestly, if someone's doing reps and sets and that's all they're about, that's awesome. They're moving.
Yeah.
They're moving, they're pumping, they're strong, they're repping, and I guarantee that they're inspiring more people to rep and set. Sets and reps, boom, 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 that's awesome. If they're all about freestyle and they're like, reps and sets, yeah, that's you, that's cool. If you're inspiring somebody to get on the bar and do some 360s then move, then you're doing good.
That's a good thing, absolutely.
There ain't nothing wrong with either one of them. I think that, to be honest, without my reps and sets, I wouldn't be able to freestyle. I'm trying to do a freaking backflip 360 something real high without the power to freaking get up there from my reps and sets.
Absolutely.
So
and I think, I've interviewed a couple people at this point, anybody, Fitness Buddha, Bar Crazy Bolo, even BB, I just talked to him a couple, and literally it's almost the same answer. Obviously you guys are saying it in your own way, but the reps and sets gives you that foundation to then be able to freestyle.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Definitely. And to be 100% honest, I won't say anything's wrong. Reps and sets aren't wrong, freestyle's not wrong, yoga's not wrong, breakdancing's not wrong. You know what this is? It's movement.
Yep.
If somebody's moving and enjoying their movement, then it's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
Yep.
If they could find happiness in movement, then whatever it might be is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct what you are doing because you're moving and you're happy.
And it works
It might
for
not
you.
be something I do.
Right.
Might not be something I'll ever be able to do, or something that I might not even be actually want to pursue. You know, I might look at something and be like, that's not for me. But you know what? It's for that person because they're doing it and they're awesome at it and they're inspiring other people to do it. To get moving, man. I mean, that's the thing. You know, someone to inspire someone to move and to enjoy. You know, and when they get out and they move, they meet more people. They get, you know, the community builds. When they see that person that morning going to work, they, you know, maybe they'll say hello. Where, you know, the last 6 months living next to each other, they just passed each other. You know, they just walked their way and never even said hello. But now maybe they know each other's names and they're a little more friendly, and now the community is going to be building. And I mean, man, dude, you don't know what the possibilities are. You know, like where that ball starts to roll downhill, and dude, it's endless how big that thing can get, right? Snowball.
Definitely.
Let's keep it moving.
Definitely. So I want to get a little bit, I mean, you've done a lot of competitions. So I kind of want to talk about like your mindset. Like, how do you prepare for a comp? Do you prepare differently if you're facing a different athlete, or is it kind of, do you have a regimen you go through?
Really, man, like if I'm going on a one-on-one battle, I try to study my opponent, right? To make sure that like if they're more of a dynamic person, that I'm working on my dynamics so that I can like keep up with them. Or if, whatever it might be, if they're more of a static strength person, I'm trying to keep up with that. Or if they have a lot of endurance and just going crazy ham, like the whole entire round. So I'm trying to match. I'm trying to keep up, you know? Really, man, like I got into calisthenics after my mom passed. And it's a belief of mine that I believe that my mom connected me with this, you know? Like my mom passed and I started to unravel mentally, and I just happened to run into calisthenics. And like now I'm here talking with you, and I've been traveling the world, so like I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful for what it is, you know? And I believe my mom gave me this, you know? I believe that my mom introduced me to this. So my mindset going into competition is just giving thanks to my mom, and I'm ready to go, you know? I talk to my mom for a second. I tell her thank you for always being there for me and sticking by me through all my being an idiot and helping me being here today. And dude, I'm ready for a battle.
That's beautiful, man, honestly.
Like, you know? This guy right here. This is the big guy right here.
Cool. And so, I want to talk about moves a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the toughest move, in your opinion, that you've achieved so far? And then after that, the toughest move that you haven't gotten yet that you're working on?
Okay. I believe that like the toughest that I've achieved is probably my full Maltese.
Okay.
All right. It took me a long time of, you know, I still don't think it's strong enough. I still want to hold it longer, right? I still want to be wider and lower and everything better, right? It's never gonna be good enough. Yeah, I think I'm pretty proud about that. It took me a long time, a lot of pain, you know, a lot of soreness and everything going in and out of training that. So I'm happy about that. My planche and all that like all ties in together, you know, like my planche, Maltese, full, and all that stuff, you know. A move that I have not been able to accomplish.
Well, that you're working on right now, maybe. You know what I mean? Are you working on any particular move?
Not necessarily any particular move, I think, right now. Something that I'd like to get better in is my transfers.
Okay.
Like early in my calisthenics, I had like a flyaway lache, so like swing, backflip to catch the next bar.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. I had that pretty good, you know, and I stopped training it, you know, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So now I'm trying to come back to that.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to get more into a better air awareness where I can flip to one bar, from one bar to the next. If that bar might be in front of me, if it might be on the side of me, whatever
so
it might
like
be.
Touch and go almost, like you're going and then I got
from
you.
one bar, flip, catch the next one, you know?
Got you.
So, I mean, that would be something that I would like to obtain a little better.
Okay, nice. Now let's talk about just switching gears for a second. You're part of Raw Movement, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to talk a little bit how Raw Movement got started, and that's the history of Raw Movement, how you got involved with them, or?
All right, yeah, definitely. So like, Raw Movement started with Justin Cruz, which is his IG is just made you look. Yes, just made you look, and Ricardo, the last Emperor. It was his IG, but it changes a lot, so I'm not sure what his IG is. But those two guys are like kind of the guys that got it together. They're the ones that I met, and they introduced me to like Drew to the beach. They're like, hey, come out to the beach. This is where we train. They're the ones that kind of like Raw Movement started to spawn into like is a calisthenic-based team movement, right? That we want to get going. But the thing is that like we have so many friends that trick and breakdance, yogis, movement, Raw Movement. I mean, it's self-explanatory, right? And if you're moving, you're doing good. It doesn't matter what kind of movement it is, you know? Like, I mean, in the there's a lot of people that don't like CrossFit, you know? People are like, oh, you can get injured and like, things like that. You can get injured doing anything.
Absolutely. You get injured walking across the damn street.
Yeah, you get injured doing anything, right? So, I'm not a huge CrossFit guy, but the thing is that if you look at it, CrossFit has gotten over 100,000 people moving and inspired to do that sport. So they're moving.
People that otherwise would have not been moving.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Yep.
So any type of movement that people are investing in themselves and in health, it's awesome. Yep. Breakdancing, yogi, it doesn't matter, man. Get up and move. Running, swimming, surfing, skateboarding.
Definitely. It's funny. We share the same philosophy, bro. It's true.
It's movement, man.
Definitely.
And that's why I love Raw Movement, because that's what we believe, right? With anybody and everybody is welcome. It's not necessarily, it's a movement in itself, right? It's not necessarily a team. We don't have like a requirement. You don't have to come and say, oh, can I be a part of Raw Movement? Like if you want to be part of Raw Movement, you can be part of Raw Movement if you are truly a part of the movement.
The philosophy of it, yeah.
Yeah, like if you want to help the movement, then you are Raw Movement. That's, it's not like, you don't have to have your muscle up or 10 muscle ups and all these different things to a requirement or anything like that. Your requirement is if you believe in the movement.
So I want to bring this up because I think this is a dope shirt.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tatted Strength. So where can people, if you want to get a Tatted Strength shirt or whatever, if you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Check out my website, tattedstrength.com. We got shirts, tank tops, bandanas, hats. Working on some female leggings right now, which are very difficult because they have to be a very good quality. They can't be see-through. There's a lot of things that go into leggings. So, those should be coming out soon. I'm not sure when because so many things I didn't know about leggings. So, I mean, man, there's a lot of things that go into it. For it to be a quality product, there's a lot of aspects you have to think about.
When he's not killing the planche, he's doing research on leggings.
Hey, man, business, right? You got to get it. Leggings there's a lot of things that you got to do research on. But yeah, check out my website, tattedstrength.com, and check out my IG, Tatted Strength. I'm any social media platform, Twitter, Periscope, everything. Tatted Strength. Check me out. I appreciate you guys watching. Raw Movement, WCO. You guys check this out, man. Check out the WCO, World Calisthenics Organization. They got the Battle of the Bars. They're doing a lot of amazing things. They're handing out, they're doing workshops and teaching the information to a lot of people. They're building a stage for these kids that are out there busting their ass to get stronger. They're the ones building the stage so these kids can go out there and show all his hard work, So, show some love. Check out the WCO. And thank you guys for listening, man. Get up and move.
Definitely.
Thank you very much, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate being a part of it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
California. Only in Cali. Let me serenade the streets of LA.